In this episode, our target is to make 2 fleets that will take care of all enemy space forces in this southern region of the galaxy, and the another space force will start to clear the northern parts of the galaxy. Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having part 4 of the Imperial campaign in Thrawn's Revenge. And pretty much without further ado, I think we can just combine the fleets and start to move out. Oh, after 16 weeks, so we have that much time to be on Rampage with Lusankia. And then let's get the other fleets going in here. Karak makes an excellent first unit there. And I think we want... well, let's just head out. And Endor... oh, there is Luke Skywalker there. I think we need to bring our ground forces at least to some of these planets. I think this site would make an excellent target because that way we can conquer the planets, and the number of directions from which the enemies can come are rather limited in this area. So and as can be clearly seen, the rebels are no match for the Imperial might here. By the way, I enabled the musics here despite the fact that the video will be demonetized or monetized for the, I guess, London Symphony Orchestra. But playing Star Wars games without Star Wars music is somewhat lame, so I think it's rather nice. Nice to have these musics, nonetheless.
We've located the enemy.
And it's nice that at least the Karak's sensor range is such that it's actually beneficial to, or rather, it's good ship to be on the front. Because we can jump the fleet right where we want it to jump, practically. And let's resume. Oh, capital shipyards. Actually, that might be a cause for concern. So I think the fleet should be moving forwards.
I've got watch for enemy ships. Target locked.
At least the Golan is down there.
Launching attack. Attack formation. Attack position.
And the shipyard should go down soon as well. And I think we will suffer no losses here.
Pursuing enemy forces. Taking a lock. Target locked. Getting a lock. Engaging the enemy. He won't be around much longer.
Okay, no more reinforcements for the enemies.
I'm on them.
Interesting that they are not withdrawing.
Target sighted. Sir,
Attack.
I've got him. Nowhere to go. Stay in formation. Losing power. Regroup. We are victorious.
Okay, nice. And then about making those ground forces. So, we have one acclamator here. It can do orbital bombardments, but so orbital bombardment, but no bombing runs. What about Victory Destroyer? It can do orbital bombardments. These can do those bombing runs. So, I think we will bring the escort carriers to Obredan, and they can support the ground forces there. And of course, we need to train quite a bit more ground forces, as we have lost the unit that allows us to kind of use those pings for free. And then we need to gather some additional ground forces to make the Southern Army work. And actually we have some Victory Destroyers here. I think they should be sent to Ordbinir.
Yes, sir.
There.
Reporting.
And then from here we can begin to collect the second army.
Reporting.
In Upper Guard Array.
On my way, sir.
And to there. I think we can take troops from there. And perhaps from Ifigin as well.
Transmission received.
From Calist.
On my way.
From Campi.
Receiving location.
Ebac 9. Actually, if we could build depose Isard. No, we don't want to depose Isard, but we want to make that trade port. And actually we want to make some more trade ports. Well, at least here. And can we actually make something in Coruscant? Perhaps we want to train some troops. And let's enable that information. That's a rather strong fleet there. And I think this fleet can move that way, and let's try to take either.
Choose your reinforcements.
Destination set. On my way, sir.
Moving out.
On the way.
Unit capacity.
And we should have at least some resources. I think we will
Reporting.
head this way
Out.
to try to find out some repair facilities. Or make them.
Sir, reporting. Yes, Commander. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Destination set.
Okay,
Proceeding to target.
that's good.
On my way, sir. Watching fire moving out.
Awaiting orders.
AT-AT ready. Armored transport ready. Deploying stormtroopers.
Yes, sir. Roger. Squad, construction complete. Right away, sir. Squad, advance.
And perhaps we could get some support here.
Turret constructing. Move out. Reporting in.
So that landing zone should be rather well under our control.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Moving to that
And
area,
let's
sir.
move to take this landing zone.
Heading out.
Fortunately, no enemy troops in the area.
Out, troops. Building start. Copy.
I wonder if these buildings will remain.
Bombing run available. Keep going.
Okay,
Construction.
apparently he cannot move, at least just yet.
Over there.
And perhaps we can get some credits. And
We've captured an abandoned mining facility. Mining facility destroyed.
Reporting in, as you wish, General. Right away.
Order acknowledged. Moving out.
okay, so the mining facility is ours.
Yes, Commander. Advancing. All right, men, take cover.
There they are.
Our
Blast them.
base is under
Roger that. Target acquired.
Orders, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Squad, move out. Right away, sir.
Form up. Awaiting your orders.
Let's see if we could take the landing zone there.
Spread out, men. Awaiting orders.
I copy. Weapons armed.
Avoiding fire.
Reporting. Walker moving to attack. Yes. Dropping additional soldiers.
Our base is under attack.
I think this side
Bombardment available.
should hold rather well.
Affirmative, sir. Reporting.
Spreading
Heading
out.
up. Yes. Targeting at maximum firepower. Ready. Cannons charged. Attack. Fire. AT-AT ready.
Our base is under attack.
Armored transport ready.
Okay,
All out.
let's push further.
Let's move out. Open fire.
Bomber standing by.
Let's go.
Run canceled.
Additional garrison on the way. Reporting in. Roger that.
Yes, sir. Bomber squadron reporting.
Form up. Keep going.
Commencing
This way.
bombing run.
Awaiting your orders. Over
Base
there.
is under attack. Target locked.
Okay, so there is anti-air there.
Roger. Turret constructing. Reporting in.
Copy. Acknowledged.
Roger that. Squad, advance.
I copy. Attack that target.
And some air support. Well, that could have gone quite a bit better.
Turret constructing. Form up.
sir.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Attacking target. Yes. Ready.
Coming. Moving to that area, sir.
AT-AT ready. Walker moving out.
And it seems we might be able to capture the planet via that special
Armored transport ready.
what's landing zone.
Reporting. Heading out. Spread out, man. Our base is under attack. Fallout troop.
Okay, nice. And for once we didn't suffer any losses. And Yaga Minor. There might actually be a decent battle here. I think in Legends this was a rather strong bastion of the Empire, so the defenses here should be rather formidable. And of course there is rather strong fleet. Well, the defenses are not that formidable, but the fleet is.
Choose your reinforcements.
So we might actually have
Heading out. We shall be there
our
shortly.
hands full
Right away.
here.
Moving out. Heading out. Fall out. Let's move out.
At least for a
Let's
moment.
go. Navigating to coordinates. Flank speed. Coming about.
So let's send practically the whole fleet. Oh, hypervelocity gun is always rather not nice. Oh, Dreadnought shipyard.
Detected.
Battery is online. Awaiting orders.
Go after the
Awaiting
stragglers.
your orders. Awaiting your command. Your command, sir.
Well, let's wipe out the fleet here first. And then we can focus on
Our launch bay has been destroyed. Weapons ready.
the enemy defenses.
Our primary engine system is down. We've got them on
behind
scopes.
I'm on this one now.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
I'm on them. Focusing all firepower. I got it.
So let's try to take out
The lasers are our target.
the weapons there first. Perhaps that ship could even survive. Well, not likely, because that Venator seems to be chasing it. Okay.
We're on the move. Returning to your position. Getting
Our first actual loss.
I'm on them.
The lasers are our target.
I got eliminated target.
Destroyer here.
Stay in formation.
Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
Excellent shot. I'm under attack. Losing control. I'm running out of maneuvers. Sending in quick. I got one. My scopes
So
are jammed.
2 Venators, they should not have
Locking on. Get behind them.
too much coming in
I copy.
anymore.
I have them now. Sir,
Opening fire on the torpedo.
enemies in range. He's about to be destroyed.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. At your
Where are the
command.
others? I'm on. I'll take care of this. Taking
The
fire.
lasers are our target.
He's headed your direction.
Destroyer standing
Narrowing
by.
position. Coming around. Shield's almost gone. Where'd he go? Sir, cover me now. I can't switch position. I'm hit. Target locked. Nowhere to run. Targeted.
Fire.
Okay, let's move against the static defenses.
I'm losing my engine. Gun eliminating target. Watch for enemy ships.
And then we need to take down that ISD.
Go after them. Tightening up. Intercepting.
Open fire.
Target locked. Where are you? Excellent shot.
I guess we can take that unit off from that group.
I got one.
Our target priority
Getting
is
a
the
lock.
laser
Stay in formation. Get behind them.
The lasers are our target.
Locking on.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Closing on target. Pursuing enemy forces.
Fortunately, only light turbo lasers there.
Engaging the enemy. Let's finish him. Watch your back.
And I think the rest of the fleet should survive.
Intercepting.
I'm a bit disappointed about losing that Victory Destroyer and also about losing that Carrack. Of course, nothing can be done against a hypervelocity gun in this kind of case, except perhaps move the ship out of its range, or rather, so that it could have missed at least some of the shots, but
Get behind them. Getting a lock. He's headed your direction. I have them now. Closing on target. I got one.
and let's hit that Dreadnought shipyard next.
Tightening up. Sir, I've got him. I'm on them. Cannon firing. Pursuing enemy forces.
Okay, luckily it hit the Star Destroyer. It should be able to survive a couple of more hits like that, or at least one.
Go after the stragglers. I've got them in my sights. Let's finish him. I'm on this one. Watch your back. Someone cover me. Intercepting. Under control. I've got him. Watch him. He's coming around. Intercepting. Regroup. Stay in formation.
Attacking target.
They're coming in quick.
By the way, if you know how fast the AI will reconstruct, for example, that Dreadnought shipyard, let me know in the comment fields, or comment field,
I'll take care of this.
so that
We are victorious.
I know to drop this strategy. Because it's likely it won't be working if the enemy... Oh, we lost a strike cruiser as well. Well, at least... I thought that you cannot disable that cruel AI. Okay. So, either is ours, and we are making some defenses there. Our next target is going to be Morocco.
Destination set.
Reporting.
Fallout. On my way, sir.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh. There is an SSD. Or a SSD. And we really don't want to engage it with this kind of fleet. Let's hope they don't have interdictor here. And there is already a space station. Iron Fist. So, time to go. It's rather interesting that they are keeping Iron Fist in that position, because practically at the moment the ship is doing nothing. Now we need to divide the fleets a bit here, because at the moment Mantle is virtually defenseless. Okay, so we could make some rather heavy weapons there. Who is this guy? A Moff. Perhaps we should send him to Quat.
Enlisting troops. Reporting.
Construction complete.
Shuttle en route.
And I'm just wondering, could we take on Luke Skywalker there? But I think... Okay. So we have a fleet incoming to Gundeen. And that is hopefully somewhere it does not matter too much. That's Honogger. Actually, I would like to bring the fleet from there back home. Okay, here. So we could actually bring... The invasion force most likely comes from New Republic. I think with some forces we should be able to defend. There, the ground forces are underway. And let's see how... Oh. Did I remember to put that character as the first unit? That's rather large enemy fleet. It might mean that we don't want to hit it. And this is rather fortified planet. I don't think we will be hitting it without an SSD. So let's get out of here. Oh, an interdictor cruiser, of course. Well, basically it means that we need to engage that fleet.
Order confirmed. Coming around. Heading to destination. We're moving out. Destination confirmed. We're on our way. We'll be there shortly. Right away. Moving out. Heading out. Moving. All ahead. Engines to full. Coordinates received.
And the first priority should be exactly those interdictor cruisers.
Fire at will. Awaiting your orders. The lasers are our target.
And the rest of the fleet
Reporting in. Ready for duty. Roger that.
should focus on those. Well, let's take that Venator down first.
Form up. Awaiting your command. Your command, sir.
And then start hitting that ISD-1.
Commander. Targeting. Reporting in. Our target priority is the laser. I copy. Reporting. Open fire.
I'm hit. I'm in a tight spot.
So I guess we could get out now, but doing so would mean that we will lose a significant amount of ships. So I guess that's one thing we cannot do at the moment.
Destroyer here.
Sir,
We've got them on scopes.
where'd he go?
Awaiting instruction.
TIE squadron here. For the Empire. Ready for orders.
So
Copy. I copy.
we should remain
Star Destroyer standing by.
outside of the range of that
Yes, Commander.
Golan platform if we stay here. And in that way perhaps we could take down these enemy capital ships before they can deal too much damage to us.
The lasers are our target.
We're being targeted.
Our target priority is the laser.
Falling out of formation.
The lasers are our target.
Draw their fire.
Attack. Take out the iron.
Headed your direction.
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
Attack formation. Squad, move in.
Our primary target is the iron cannon.
Got them in my sights. Enemies in range. Getting a lock. Go after the straggler.
Okay,
Closing on
so
target locked.
after all this is
Position. Eliminating target.
going okay.
Enemy forces. Intercepting.
But we don't want to go further. Remaining in position here allows us to take down all of the enemy ships there.
Taking them out.
And then
Locking on. Engaging the enemy.
I think after we have recharged at least some of our shields,
Awaiting your command.
we could go
Coming around. Intercepting.
to challenge those base stations.
You won't be around much longer. Target locked. I'm on this one. Eliminating target. Intercepting. Target locked. I'm on them. Excellent shot. I got one. Stay in formation. Watch him. He's coming around. Get behind him.
And it seems our fighters are doing rather okay
Enemies in
job here keeping the enemy fighters at bay.
eliminating target.
I guess that Golan is shooting at
Target critical. I'm on them.
our fighters.
I'm losing. Target locked. Excellent shot. Coming around. I got one. I got it. I've got them in my sights. I'll take care of this. On. Enemies in range.
So perhaps soon we are ready to move against that Golan 3 actually. Okay.
Closing on target. Pursuing enemy forces. Eliminating target. I'm on
And
this.
then there is Golan 2 as well.
Target locked. My scopes are jammed. Taking fire. Get behind them. I have them now. Taking them out. Commander, they're hitting us. Where'd he go? Excellent shot.
So they are bringing in the escort carrier to fight as well. Looks like a sign of desperation. I think we are ready to move forwards. Let's try to take down that corvette and escort carrier and then hit that space station.
Target locked. I've got them in my sights. Excellent shot. Where's our cover? Watch him. He's coming around.
Okay, so shots are being exchanged
Tightening up.
with that Golan 3 and our Star Destroyers.
Let's finish him. Stay in formation. Watch your back.
And it will lose shields rather fast.
Position. I have them now. Target locked.
So I think it will go down rather fast as well.
Eliminating target. I'll take care of this. Target locked.
So I think we could begin to move against that Golan 2 there. It's the second most dangerous space station here, as this has already depleted practically all of its forces or reinforcements.
Falling out of formation.
Clutch Squadron. Actually, I don't remember seeing that kind of tie before.
Draw their fire.
Okay. So, let's move against this heavy frigate shipyard. And it seems our tactics were, or are, working rather well. So, fortunately, no hyper velocity guns in this planet.
Attacking.
And it's actually interesting that the pentastar star alignment is not withdrawing. Does it have something to do with the cruel AI?
I got fighters on me.
Order confirmed. Coming around.
And by the way, a question, would you like to see versus battles from Empire at War? For example, ISD-1 versus MC-80 Mon Calamari Cruiser.
Eyes reporting in. Commencing attack run.
Admiral Anka would be glad to challenge me in this game as well. Okay, nice. And that was a blow to pentastar alignments. No matter how strong they are, but that was a blow. I guess Bastion is one important planet to them as well. I think we... let's go to Moonin list, Otrasi, Generis, and let's try to lure Sinch out of his position here. Our ground forces are not yet at Endor. Capturing it might prove rather difficult, and of course we want to take that. So, at least no sight of enemy to Jundin just yet. Could we take Talasia? Not with that fleet, that's for sure. Since we cannot go to these settlements, perhaps we could bring... well, if these kind of activate and move against us, we are in rather nasty surprise. But then again, having some Star Destroyers as a third fleet would be rather nice. Okay, that's nice. perhaps we should actually make some... Make sure that we are not running out of cruise parts and etc. in the game. At least yet. So, I was supposed to train those special units. Apparently, I don't have too many of them available at the moment. Here we could make a space station, and it repairs ships. Well, I guess there is nothing to do except move the fleet further.
Move out.
Enemy fleet approaching.
And enemy fleet is coming to Jindeen. Do they actually have enough to take about 150 worth of units? I guess there is some space defenses. Capital Shipyard, for instance. I don't think they should be able to take this. No way. Unless they bring really a large fleet.
Look, sir, it's them.
Well, this is rather weak.
Reinforcements.
Weak defenses.
All out.
Here,
We shall be there shortly.
so let's
Right away.
move
Let's move out. Let's go. Moving out.
to wipe them out
Heading
at
out.
one sweep.
Navigating to coordinates. Flank speed. Commander, the lasers are our target.
And I think we can continue our sweep towards the heavy frigate shipyard as well.
Intercepting.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. Firing. Engaging the enemy. We're moving out.
Buccaneer Corvette. Interesting. I don't remember seeing that ship class either.
Got them on scopes.
I guess it's in some Legends book.
Closing on target.
Okay, so that was already a victory. Nice. So, about moving against Sinch, just yet, I think we will just harass the Pentastar alignment. Because they don't seem to have any good defenses here, so why not? It will break their abilities to strike at us, and at the same time
Choose your reinforcements.
these planets are much more vulnerable for our next attacks when we bring the ground forces with us.
We're on our way. We'll be there shortly. Right away. Moving out. Reporting in. Roger that.
Okay, there is a Venator as a reinforcement.
Skippery reporting.
Yes, Commander.
Attack formation. I've got them in my sights. Locking on.
And no more reinforcements for you.
I've got him. The lasers are our target.
Procurator, Star Destroyer. I'm not sure.
Eliminating target.
So I'm not sure if it has hangars. No matter, it will go down anyway.
Pursuing enemy forces. I have them now. I'm on them. The enemy has been
And that's it. Bastion was another stronghold of the Imperial Remnant in the legends that I have read, or in those books I have read. So the defenses there might be actually rather tough. And we have arrived at Endor, so let's see if we could wipe them out. I guess, or hope that's not damage sustained, but how well the Star Destroyer is holding up. Independent forces are the strongest. And what's this? Okay, some guides. Statistics. So, I think we will try to invade Endor right after this battle here. And let's hope there is no hypervelocity gun.
Incoming!
So one ISD, some space stations. I don't think they are quite enough.
Let's move out. We're moving out. Let's go. Navigating to coordinates. Flank speed. Move out.
Reinforcements canceled.
Coming about.
And I think this task force here can target
Copy. Attack commencing.
those, and your job is to take down that ISD. Victory 2 frigate. Shouldn't cause us too many troubles.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Target locked.
Cruiser reporting.
I got him. Excellent shot.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Coming around. Taking him out.
Commander.
I've got
Open
him in my
fire.
sights. He's about to be destroyed. Coming back around for another run.
So,
I got one.
Captain,
Locking on. Engaging the enemy. I'm on this one.
and this guy is Grand Admiral Tier 3 in space, and this is Grand Admiral Tier 2 in space. So I guess these guys are doing rather well.
We shall be there shortly.
And then to Endor. Let's hope we can take it back. I'm a bit cautious about auto-resolving these ground battles. I fear that the casualties could be on a really high level. So we have at least 2 AT-ATs.
Way, sir.
That's nice. And we have some nasty little Ewoks here. To be honest, I don't... or I have not liked them in the original trilogy at all.
Order, sir. Repair station. Roger that. Right away. Form up. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Constructing. Ready. Spreading out. Construction complete. Yes, sir. All right, men. Take
Awaiting
cover.
your order. Reinforcement troopers deployed.
Construction complete.
Copy.
Roger. Let's move out.
And let's hope the rebels have no anti-air.
Reporting in. We've captured an abandoned sensor array. Roger that.
Okay, Rebel Marines. Interesting. Abandoned repair depot. So that could be a good place for the
Awaiting orders.
AT-ATs.
Copy. Target confirmed. I copy you. Keep going. And then available. There they are.
Perhaps we should bring the AT-ATs here,
Heading up.
since the rebels are bringing quite a lot of ground forces that way.
Reporting.
Okay,
Fire at will. Fall out, troops.
well, that's beginning to be quite a lot of anti-air. Time to go. And of course it's anti-air turret there.
Bombers at the ready.
And of course they go that way.
Commence attack run. We've sighted them.
And so much for those bombs.
Bombardment available.
But I think the bombardment can be at least a bit more useful. that will take some time.
Order acknowledged. This way.
Okay. Perhaps time to go once again.
Yes, Commander.
And by the way, we don't have no idea where Luke Skywalker is. And that could be an issue, because I think he could be able to cause us quite a bit of problems. And the thing we want to do against him is, of course, orbital bombardment. Okay, there he is. And doing some heavy damage rather fast. Well, so much for those bombing runs. I'm a bit afraid that the orbital bombardment is actually our only chance of taking him down.
Awaiting your orders.
Reporting in.
Oh, there is anti-air. And let's hope it hits. Excellent.
Roger that. Moving out. Warm up. Awaiting orders. Copy. Advancing.
Okay, only one bomber survived, but I think it should be able to do at least some damage here. I think that was quite enough. So we have Senator's office and not too much else. Perhaps we could actually take this down with this Imperial dropship. And this time actually two ships
Commence attack run.
managed to get through.
Reporting. Squad, move out. Right away, sir.
And let's move to take out the turrets here.
Spread out, man. Move out. Blast them. All right, then. Load your weapon. Right away.
Reporting.
You are not needed there.
Order acknowledged. Yes, Commander. Moving to that area, sir. Attack.
Well, apparently they don't like
Sir. Avoiding
us
fire.
capturing.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Awaiting orders. Bombing run available. Ready. Yes, sir. Heading out. Fire. Fall out, troops. Let's move out.
Oh, that's quite a lot of troops actually.
Let's go. Keep going. This way. Attack that target. Choose your reinforcements. Advancing capacity. Roger. Reporting in. Roger that. Warm up. Awaiting orders. Over there. Moving out. Copy. Spreading out.
Well, that's a rather nice entrenchment from the rebels there.
squad, move out. Construction complete.
Can that
All right, men, take cover.
still be captured? Perhaps not.
Order acknowledged. Bombardment available. Squad, advance.
Okay, let's visit this place. And that should do the trick there.
Yes, Commander. Move out.
Copy. Commence attack run.
Our base is under attack. Order, sir. Reporting. Right away. Moving to that area, sir. Heading out. All out troops. Let's move out. Let's go. Building started. Waiting orders.
Okay, and we have a victory. Though, keeping these planets will be a nightmare.
They're in this direction.
And this should be rather easy as well. Oh, or then not.
Reporting.
Move,
Understood.
and move fast.
Choose your reinforcements.
And then
Right away. Moving out.
let's
Destination
wipe
confirmed.
the rest of the defenders out rather fast.
We're on our way.
And let's hope
We'll be there
that
shortly. Right
the
away.
Karak will survive, because it has proved to be a rather useful ship for this kind of battles.
For your orders.
Okay, yeah. Nice. They missed at least majority of the shots, and I guess
Carrick en route.
it can just cruise a bit.
Under control. He's headed your direction.
And that's it. It would be rather nice to be able to bombard the planet just without ground troops, just some nice, massive orbital bombardment. And I think Bakura will be our next target. And here 224 with some massive might actually be that we need to withdraw.
Enemy forces ahead.
Of course, we
Reinforcements.
do have
Ready for action.
Golan 2, but these Home 1 types are just massive. And then we have Capital Shipyard. I don't think we will give this up without a fight.
Awaiting your
But
orders.
the fight must be such
Awaiting your command.
that
Full speed.
we won't be losing our fleet.
Station ready. Reinforcements en route. Reporting. What are your orders? Understood. Carrick commander here. Moving to sector. Reinforcements en route.
So 2 strike cruisers, 3 Kara cruisers, 2 victory destroyers.
Gunship reporting.
I think this will even the odds quite a bit,
Your command.
Reinforcements en route.
since we do have
Reinforcements en route.
2 real ISDs here.
I copy.
So let's try to anchor our defenses at the Golan platform. And
Is online. Navigating to coordinates.
when we are ready, I think we will bring this fleet
Reinforcements en route.
to make perhaps some kind of flanking maneuver.
Captain here. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
Awaiting your command. Cannons
Reinforcements
armed.
en route.
Location confirmed.
I would like to have the last of the big ships, those Vindicator cruisers. Even though all Carracks and others are nice.
Carrack en route.
Reporting in. Receiving message.
Or perhaps we won't be having those Vindicator cruisers. That's too bad. But I think we can live with that.
Be there shortly. Yes, sir.
And let's take bombers into one group.
Yes, Commander. Squadron moving out.
Let's put it as group 5. And
Weapons ready.
perhaps, well, they might be a bit
Cruiser here.
too far ahead of the rest of the troops there. Rather, rest of the fleet.
Frequency open. Destroyer here.
And perhaps we should... Well, we don't have too many chances. These are just massive. But the first shots are being fired. The fighters are engaging. So I think we could send rest of the ties there.
Ready for battle. Roger that. Changing course to intercept. Acquiring target. Orders, sir. Engines are malfunctioning. Advancing on target.
Copy.
More enemy craft. Taking space station under attack. I'm on them. Watch him. He's coming around. Formation. Returning to your position.
And let's actually try to take down the enemy fighters first.
Coming around.
Because that way,
Tightening up. Take care of this. Where'd he go?
with our fighter superiority,
Eliminating target.
we should be able to take down those capital ships, at least quite a bit easier.
Closing on target.
So basically it means that the bombers
Pursuing enemy
will stay back, at least for the moment.
Shields almost gone. Blasted scum. Another attack. Taking him out. I'm losing.
Ready for battle.
I got. Intercepting. I got one.
Orbital
Cover me
command
now.
available.
And can we start hitting that
I'm on them. Locking
home
on.
one?
Stay in formation.
Not quite yet.
Watch for enemy ships. I have them now.
Attack that target.
They're coming in quick. Enemies in range.
Fire for maximum effect.
Engaging the enemy.
Target at maximum range.
locked.
Firing barrage.
Orders. Space station damaged. More enemy craft. Go after them. For the Empire. Course set. Instructions.
And let's try to flank with the bombers.
Star destroyer standing by.
Coming around.
The launch bay is gone.
Eliminating target.
Disable those ion cannons.
Okay, so they are using that
Primary target.
boost shields, but perhaps we could pound through them
Acquired.
in any case.
Watch him. He's coming around.
Our turbo laser batteries have been Disable,
Nowhere
sir.
to go.
Our primary engine system is down.
I got it.
Nowhere to run.
I got him.
Decoding
He's
transmission
about to be
formation.
destroyed. He's headed your direction. Return to your position.
For action. Open fire.
Narrowing position. I'll take care of this. All fighters attack.
Your command.
My scopes are jammed.
Attack formation.
Getting a lock.
I got one. Go after the stragglers.
We
Tightening up.
lost our turbo lasers, Commander.
Reinforcements en route.
Closing on target.
Gone, sir.
Losing power. Course set. Ready for command, sir.
Awaiting orders. Reporting in.
They're coming in quick.
Losing control.
Target locked.
Where are the others? Shields almost gone.
Roger that.
Pursuing enemy forces.
Taking fire.
Let's finish him. I can't switch position. Eliminating target.
Our target
Watch your
fire
back.
getting a laser panels.
Cover me
Direct
now.
fire on the
Intercepting.
Our primary target is those tires.
Excellent shot.
Fire at will.
I'm on them.
Unable to shake them.
Attacking.
Stay in formation. I've got him. Commander, they're hitting us.
Firing.
Reporting.
Form up.
Get behind them. Losing.
Our launch bay is gone.
I'm more than a bit worried that this won't be actually worth it, since we are losing that Star Destroyer. And perhaps both of them.
Intercepting.
Enemies got our scopes.
So, that ship is actually repairing itself.
Eliminating target.
Engaging the enemy.
Activated.
Our primary engine system is down. Cannons are offline. Orbital command available.
I'm on this one.
Enemies in range.
Bombers go after the stragglers.
Target critical.
Enemies in range.
Sir,
Your command, sir.
I've got him.
Craft.
Sir,
Closing on enemy.
I've got him. Directing fire at the
I'm not convinced that this is actually the way to play this kind of a battle.
Engines are malfunctioning. Bastard scum.
I got him.
laser cannons
Target
disabled.
locked.
Under control.
Eliminating target.
Attack position.
Commander, they're hitting us. Bomber squadron reporting.
Our engines are out.
We're being targeted.
At your command.
Where'd he go? Ready for orders.
Awaiting order. I copy. Reporting. Enemies in range. Copy.
Losing power. My scopes are jammed.
The launch bay is gone. I copy.
Losing
Yes,
control.
sir. Reporting.
And let's make sure that the shields of that home one
Attacking target.
will go down. That's the primary goal here now.
Receiving message. The torpedo launchers are gone.
Because we want to save that space station,
Awaiting instructions.
and we would like to save this ship as well. Well, so much for that.
Your orders, sir. Move order acknowledged.
And actually the bombs here are making quite a decent damage on the
Yes, Commander.
enemy hard points. So that's good, even though we will lose the space station as well. Well, let's try not to lose these guys.
I've got it. We've lost the laser battery.
Yes, sir.
Ready. Closing on target.
He's about to be destroyed.
I'm losing.
Sir, IPV reporting. Concentrating fire. Initiating attack. all fire on
Watch
the
him.
engines.
He's coming around. Nowhere to run.
Sir,
Take out their engines. Directing all fire on the engines.
ready to receive orders. I've got him.
Yes, Commander. Squadron standing by.
Escort carrier standing by.
Shield's almost gone.
I've got him. Comlink active. Bombers.
And take down those A-wings.
Sir,
Returning to your position.
Shipway blast boat here. I've got him. Reinforcements en route.
Awaiting command. Take out
So,
their engines.
now it's time to take down those engines for good.
Cannons armed. Move to attack.
Your orders, sir. Maneuvering.
Cruiser here. Frequency open. Directing all fire on the engines.
And at this pace they are repairing the engines faster than we can hit them. Well, not quite, but almost. Okay, good.
Target confirmed.
Then the weapons. Actually turbo lasers, that is. And then we will focus on those frigates.
Firing on their lasers.
Sir,
Perhaps we will just take this down.
Form up. Target confirmed. Destroying lasers.
I've got him.
So basically about this battle, this is just the kind of a battle that stupid Imperial Remnant admirals would do.
Awaiting orders.
Because,
Copy.
well, I think victory was the most important thing for them in the short term. Because in this battle we have wasted
Attack.
quite a significant portion of our navy. And I think
Full speed.
the AI will be able to replenish its fleet faster than we are.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Escort carrier standing by.
I guess we need to engage. Okay, nice.
Targeting the enemy now.
Get over here and help.
So, even though we destroyed the rebel navy, I think the losses for us were more critical.
Reporting. Enemy fleet approaching.
So, ought be near. Next. Here. It might actually be the Iron Fist. Okay, but I think this is everything for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.